Tuesday night and I'm getting home, and I'm going to get this thing up and running so I can get it to my mom's tomorrow and get it out from underneath my feet in my effort to purge crap that's around my house. 21-inch mulcher. This deck is phenomenally clean. This red cover is from the spare engine, as this little black corner piece. Yeah, I'm draining the oil tonight. I'm going to drain the oil. Well, I did drain the oil. There wasn't a whole lot of it in there, and it was a little bit dirty, but I've seen worse. Craftsman. Yeah, it's a plug on the bottom underneath the deck. You just take a 3/8 drive extension and shove it in there and unscrew it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a magnetic tip. This little plug's got a magnetic tip, and I didn't see any shavings or anything in there. So while that drains, I'm going to show you how my free mower became a $9.73 mower. So for about $3, you can get yourself a gas cap here. The company's called Power Care. It fits Briggs & Stratton. They're quantum engines. Inch and 3/4 diameter, vented, 2011 and prior. It was a whopping $3. See if it fits first before I get too crazy. I already wrecked the package. Oh, it fits good. That was $3.75, $3.65, something like that. At your local hardware or garden store. And then we went from this. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah. So this air filter was right around $5. Everything all said and done with sales tax, like I said, I was out of there for about $9. Can't complain about that. I could replace the spark plug, but that would entail me taking the spark plug out, and I didn't do that either. You know what we're gonna do? I think this belongs in here. We'll just do that. I didn't even pull the plug. Didn't even look at it. It was running so nice. I don't want to disrespect my lawnmower by checking its spark plug. It's telling me that it's fine by the way it's running. Primer bulb. Yeah. First thing we'll do is we'll pull this parts engine out of the vise. You can tell this one was definitely sitting outside. I'm not messing around too much with this because it's probably has spiders in it, and my hand's doing fine. Yeah, it's spider eggs. Anyway, this the engine's not seized. It's going to be a parts engine. I know a couple people asked me what I was doing with this thing. Well, this is going to go over to my mom's house to go in her garden shed along with this. So if I'm ever over there and something on this stops working, I can rob parts off of here, like a coil. Likely that's what's going to go as a coil, or if I need to swap carburetors or something to get it running. That way I don't have to go anywhere but back to the shed, grab a few tools, and start swapping. So let's get this out of here and I'll show you the blade. So here's the blade out of the machine. It's actually in really good shape. This is still relatively square. These ends are relatively square. The more times they get sharpened, obviously the more material you take off this leading edge. This is the leading edge, the cutting edge. And you can tell this is a mulch blade because it has such an upswept to send the grass into the top of the deck and kind of have it swirl around and cut it up several times before it falls back down. But this one, other than a little bit of wear here, you can see, I don't know how well you can see that. You probably should be able to see that. That could be caused by improper sharpening or just never sharpening it and hitting stuff. Yeah, see, that's kind of the same. It's got an edge there. It needs to be dressed. And normally I don't like using, and I may not use it on this one, I'm going to see. Normally I don't like using the power grinder on these things because it just takes off too much material. I like using a hand file and just following the angle. This is probably about a 30-degree angle, which is about right. Should be sharp. I make mine as sharp as I can get them because then it just makes a cleaner cut. It's not tearing the grass, it's actually cutting it. So there's two different ways you can sharpen this. As I said, you can use an angle grinder with a metal wheel on it, like this, which is quicker. It's a quicker way to do it. However, it removes a lot more material that may not be in your best interest, especially if you're like me and you like keeping a nice sharp edge on your blade. So you can usually come in about once a year and dress your blades up. This one's going to be tough to get this part here out by hand without taking too much material, which is one of the problems. See how dull that is. Not that I wouldn't lop my finger off at full throttle, but you know. Anyway, the angle grinder to me tends to take up too much material, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a hand. My rasp here, my file. Rasp, it's not a rasp, what am I talking about? With the file. Now, I shouldn't have to tell you guys how to file, should I? You know files only work in one direction. When I see people sawing back and forth on stuff with files, it makes me cringe a little bit. So they only cut in one direction, so that's the way we'll keep it. Yeah. Ooh, that'll whack some zombies right there. Let's do the other side. So that's how we do. That'll hurt you. I'm not getting crazy. I'm not cleaning any more of the blade. It just doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's put her on. See how she does. Alright, so she's all back together. I just topped the tank off with fuel. Yep, nice fresh fuel. And just to make sure I didn't pull a bonehead maneuver. Yep. 591 milliliters or 20 ounces of oil. That's all it takes. Hit the primer button. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I feel fuel under that. Should be good. Let's see if she starts. Make sure we're in the camera. See if I can blow it up. You son of a bitch. No, I knew that was coming. That cracked me up.